But the Crystal Tower is probably going to take at least an hour or two. Like, I'm expecting like an 8-hour stream, possibly. Crystal Tower, guys, should just be right out here. This should be the Crystal Tower, man. Yeah. Do I know you? Ah, unless I am very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested the Gallian Empire's general, are you not? The great Bella Astera herself. Amazing, and more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate, but I recently received word of a truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity like the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? Not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life, but what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A woman with absolute confidence in her own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambrose at St. Coarch's Find. It is he who stands at the doorway to an untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Rambrose, we're coming. We're on the Crystal Tower quest line. We'll do the Levy Mates and stuff another time. Chocobo Keep we will get though. Rambrose. Why, if it isn't Bella Astera herself, I was not expecting such a celebrate guest. What do I owe the honor of this visit? You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb. Well, the opportunity he spoke of must surely refer to our latest anthropogeographical endeavor. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find herself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's Solm's halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Of course. I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now, the first. Bella, I thought that was you! What brings you to Saint Coarch's? Don't mind me. Don't tell me. The Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low on an apparently insuperable foe. Yes? No? I see you two have already acquainted. That is well. Master Garland, our intrepid hero, here caught wind of a forthcoming expedition and was kindly pledged to assist us. She has she? Glad to have you on board, Bella. You don't have the faintest idea what you're volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The sons of St. Coarch are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. Ah, but I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much of the subject Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Tos Scaval simply awoke it. I mention this by way of reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with the notable Allegan relic. In short, you are practically an archaeologist. Now, to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona, there stands an entire Allegan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the ultimate weapon and the lesser moon, Dalmud, before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and, above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. But like so many others, things that were better left undisturbed, the structure had freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the upcoming of the Seventh Umbral Era. It now stands revealed in all of its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal appointed at the top of the heavens. Ooh. We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancient's wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The 8 sentinels, as the Sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It has been tried before, and any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues, or the front door is forever beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating with such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Bella, but if you can think of no finer woman for the task. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for the deadliest escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall begin the challenges that lie ahead. Okay, let's go. Talk about these challenges. Our first objective is to reach the entrance of the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the 4 elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analyses, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using a crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the Beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask this of you, but we need someone to enter the beast tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals we required. Pray make for Lanoskia, where both the Sapsa spawning grounds and Ugamoro mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used in the Beastman's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture there alone or with companions, I shall leave to your discretion. But whatever you do, please be careful. Okay. Go to this one first. Camp Overlook it is. Okay, don't care. Get in there. Sorry, I'm looking at 6.0.1 patch note. I know we're on 6.0.1. Yes, but we're apparently things have been updated. Even more items have been added. I'm just checking it out. Okay, it's just, yeah, it just updated on items. Yeah, it's not nothing crazy, nothing big, just an updated list of things essentially for people to see. Nothing I need to worry about looking into. Now we're just gonna go kill some boys. You die. Okay, that's one down. And the other one is all the way over there. We'll go to Aleport and run on over. Yeah, the Crystal Tower is going to take at least an hour or two. By an hour or two, I mean probably closer to 2 hours to complete. If not longer, based on how long it takes to actually get into the raids. Because this isn't even the raids. This is just the opening to the raids, to unlock the raids. Then we got to do a quest for every single layer, which I think there's like 4 layers. Let's go get our crystal from the Sahagin. We're gonna level up soon too, level 53. Probably eat some food if I'm being honest. I'll gain us more experience. Eat some food. And just get this boy out of here. Oh, these guys healing. Okay, let's go back now. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we got your thing. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastmen strongholds? Got 2 of them. These are the famed flawless crystals of the beast tribes. I have seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. Their purity is astounding. You have done well, Bella. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zaharak, the war camp of the Almaja in Thanalan, and the latter in Natalan, the roost of the Ixal in the hills of Kotharas. You can still expect them to be as close guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word from your resounding success. So we're gonna go to this one because it's closer. And then we'll go to Thanalan, and then we'll turn those last two crystals in. And then we'll finally unlock at least the first layer of the raid. Okay, where's the big boy who's trying to attack us? You know, there you are. Get over here. Get over here, you. Okay, that's one. And now we are going to teleport to... Let's go to Forgotten Springs. Oh wait, gotta go this way, all the way around. Onyx is like passed out, like directly behind me. Heard my name and he immediately woke up and started staring at me. Okay, Almaja boy. Dude, you really want to fight me? You really don't, my god. You really don't want to fight me. Dude, now look. Now look at you. You're dead. Why did you want to fight me? You got this guy. This guy right here. You expect this, huh? Okay, let's turn it back in. Back to Revenant's Toll. Turn the last two crystals in, and we'll get on our way. Bella, it's good to see you. Tell me, were you able to obtain the remaining crystals for the from the Beastmen? Yes, sir. Wonderful. With all the 4 crystals in hand, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparations. I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking on our journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed ere we come to that. While the crystals you acquired are indeed flawless, they are of little use to us in the present form. They are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses. They must needs be cut and polished. A process which calls for a very particular set of materials. Procuring them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, we will be requiring your services once again. What now? The flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the shaping process. A very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just as well call them one substance, namely aether sand, which has four elemental aspects varieties. Alas, aether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stones it is used to polish. Given the variety of the materials in question, the Goldsmith Guild in Ul'dah seemed to likely place to purchase the quantity required. When I contacted the guild master, however, I was informed that no aether sand was currently available. Though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in, I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I placed the order some time before you procured the flawless crystals. I am well aware that acquiring aether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man. But I fear the more we delay our investigation, the greater the risk that the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust with you the payment for our purchase and send you to speak directly with Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when next we meet, we'll have found at least one of the four varieties of aether sand we require. You will die. Okay, we have to go to the Goldsmith Guild. Yeah, the Crystal Tower quest line's like 10 quests long, so we still got another like 14, total like 14 quests.
Ah, Mistress Astera, welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask?
Money.
You're here on behalf of the sons of Saint Coinach? What fortunate timing. I was just about to contact Master Rambrose with the news that we've finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire-aspected aether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other three varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. Pray speak with Jemime over the... Ah, I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer.
Come on, there must be something you can do. Without the sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design.
I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment.
Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I've already stretched our research budget as it is. I suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or two. Hey, Biggs. It's been too long. What brings you here then? You got your eye on something expensive, have you?
Well, now, that is quite a money pouch. It sounds of so many guild clinking together strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming and yet invigorating at the same time.
Oh, yeah. You're here for the bloomin' aether sand, aren't you? Well, I can't deny their elegant civilization's a subject worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with the new airship design to think of much else, see? Well, I say tinkering. Wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing of hands and gnashing of teeth, we've managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea for it when we heard how you lot had used a corrupted crystal on board of the Enterprise. As a matter of fact, oh, I'm getting lightheaded. Whew. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for 4 varieties of aether sand. And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on such a batch here, even for you, lass. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovations if we cannot technologically innovate, if by not in technologically innovating, eh?
While I hesitate to interrupt such a impassioned speech, duty compels me to point out that this lady is a representative of the organization that reserved the aether sand in question. Mention nothing of the fact that her purse is considerably larger than yours.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Oh. All right. This batch is yours. I'll let you have it. But if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair that you got me a role in this project of yours. I'll take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of ancients. With any luck, you'll inspire me to think up another technological innovation or two. Hello, Vegas. Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you've needed the other 3 varieties of elemental aspect of the aether sand as well, right? And rather than sitting on your rump waiting for the shipment that may never come, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself. And it just so happens that I know the good place to start. There's said to be a peddler in northern Thanaland who, very occasionally, handles the earth aspect of the variety of aether sand. Wedge is on the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide that he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being, just the other day. Seems he's been inspired by a certain adventurer's heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanaland without me. I just hoped he managed to stay out of trouble. Head out to Blue Fog and you'll find him poking about with his new bodyguard. Oh, did I not mention her? Wedge thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him, just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspiring than he first thought. Camp Blue Fog it is. I am starting to get a little lightheaded from talking so much. Ooh. Okay. Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look elsewhere. After the day I've had, the only company I crave is the squat, silent type. The type that has a handle and holds no less than a pine ale. You wish to hear my tale? I warn you. 'Tis no stirring epic, but as you ask, my employer, a Lullafellan lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forgot what it was called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandits' stronghold and set out about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were woken, and we fled into a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion, and I have not seen him since. Oh, a friend of yours, is he? You best be prepared for the worst. It is just possible the poor sod may be lost in the old Almesian mithril mine, but I fear bandits will have caught up with him by now. Okay, I guess we're gonna go save Wedge. Wedge, where are you at? You're in here, aren't you? There you are. Hello, Wedge. I just kind of ran past them all. Hey, Wedge. We're here to rescue you again.
How could I be so stupid. Sneaking into a bandit's lair. It's just not the sort of thing I do, and now I'm going to die for it. Oh, no, no, I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm just going to stand up and go I'm going to walk out of here. Here we go. Ah. Hi, Wedge. Yeah. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I will never leave. I'll leave and never come back. Okay? Bella, is it really you? But how did you come find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen aether stand, which Biggs and I need for our research as it happens. It was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked like very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen aether stand is right here in my oh dear. I must have fallen out when I was taking evasive maneuvers. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. You'll find the aether stand in my stead? Oh, thank gods, you're a true friend, Bella. I hope that the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors. Okay, let's look for the aether stand. Hello, guy. Anyway, you're dead. It's all the way over there. Get rid of these guys and you fucker, get off of me. I genuinely hate this area because yeah, it's just non-stop enemy after enemy after enemy. Just walking around is hell in this specific little area. There's just so many enemies jam-packed in here. There we go. Okay, let's go give it back to Wedge. Wedge. Bella, have you had any luck locating the aether stand? I got it. Yes, that's it. I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. What's that? You're also on a mission to collect aether sand? You're working with the chief? A treasure trove of elegant knowledge, you say? I see. You should really be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far more exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting, I must say. I'm half inclined to join you. In fact, I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth a look. Right. I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind, and you should return to Mordona with that aether stand before there are any more little mishaps. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pockets, Bella. Okay, back to Mordona. Here we have what? Eat. 12 quests now. 12 more quests, 3 raids to do, and then we're done with the Realm Reborn. Ba-dum. Got your stuff. Ah, Bella, you've returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring us some aether sand. Tell me, which variety did you find? Fire and earth. I see, 2 varieties. Well, that is 2 more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, we need no further fear death by earth or fire.
Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. I shall to such work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the seven hells did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but eighth ascent isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. You had help from Biggs and Wedge. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turned my back. How is a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive, eh? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I just, of course, I will be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of eighth ascent before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rembrose, have we any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding? Not as of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit. Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about that prospect. If there's a complication, I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing in the expedition. Mayhap an explanation is in order. But first, let us savor the preliminary victory that Bella has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Cool, I'm gonna take this one. Ooh. Oh, those are high elixirs. Yes, I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties of eighth ascent. Some days ago, I asked a Shalian acquaintance of mine to travel to Gradania and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I have heard nary a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I have mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower's secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out Parsemonte, master of the markets of Gridania. If anyone knows where the sand might be bought, it is he. To Gridania. Yeah, so as we go to Gridania, I'm gonna get some water really quick. My throat is getting super dry. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we're going this way. Because the markets are over this way. Luckily, the raids themselves aren't that long. It's just gonna be getting into the raids might be troublesome. Yes, I'm sorry. Did you say you were to purchase eighth ascent? Forgive me, madame, but have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? I have not seen so much of a grain of eighth ascent in the markets for many long years. I could tell you where one might mine the ore for which the water aspected variety of the abrasive is derived, but only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in the place. You seem deterred. Very well. Are you familiar with Ur's Gift? That is where the ore is being found in an area inhabited by particularly perniculous hog. Should you encounter the Betusk nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, albeit at the wrong time. Farewell. Farewell, 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 farewell. Quarry Mill. He thought I had treats for him. Now he's on my lap. Onyx, you thought. Now you're trapped here, Onyx. What are you gonna do? What's up, Onyx? You on the mic. If you chew on the mic, I'll take you off my lap. Oh, you tried. Get off the lap. Go. You are too late, adventurer, and not only for the entertainment, you will find no trace of the ore which but recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Ah, no, you will never spy me from there. For the time being, at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you hoped to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous, however. Accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of aether sand with you, the wind-touched variety to be specific. I trust I have your attention. Good. A band of Ixal in the North Shroud keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from you under your nose. This is to be a race. Ixali logging grounds in the Northern Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. This motherfucker. Time to go to the here. Gonna move on. Yada 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 yada. Give me that sand. Bravo, that is quite a show, adventure. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that the thoughts of all aether sand slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations. Congratulations, the wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling the greater prize is mine. The inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for the entertainment will be awaiting for you in the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the gift ere it is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullahans. Bruh. The east. How far east? Oh, just right here. Okay. That big Dolahan. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm here to pick up sand, dude. Leave me alone. Now, what were you expecting? I took the liberty of refining the ore from Urith's gift into aether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind. Until I saw you in action, such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Interesting. I have no clue who this is. But, I mean, hey, he said we'll meet each other in the future, so who's me to say we won't? Okay. What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Yeah, I got both of them. You've brought both. I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately. Take the money. There, that should do the trick. Excellent work. We now possess all four of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Bella here is the one who should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the Allegan's front door. You can't go without us, Chief. Yes, sir. Biggs, Wedge, come lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get a chance to study the wonders of the Allegan Empire, is it? The technology makes Garlemald's look ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads. I really do, but we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged onto the brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed?
Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology?
Exactly, freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we sure that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this: the wonders of all the knowing Allegan Empire could not save their civilization and have damn near doomed ours twice. That's why we must explore the Crystal Tower and, if needs be, seal away its secrets. Makes sense to me. A compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding wills such as yours that have defied the course of history. Oh fuck. Oh, whew. Who is it? Is that who I think it is? So you've returned at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation?
Why, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the Eighth of Sand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Oh my god. Is that Graha? Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again?
It is Graha.
I believe an introduction is in order. I am Graha Tia, one of the students of Baldessian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition.
Graha Tia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own.
Of course. So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah!
Noah?
That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the Scions of Saint Koash, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation in our venture is to not leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically. But my true reasons for calling this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. An Archmagus? I like the sound of that.
Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave our outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart?
Let's do it.
Ready.
Let's do it. Into the Crystal Tower. Grahatia. Esteemed colleagues, the secrets of ancient Alag beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. My bros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large lopsided gate found in the southeast. Let's do it. Fuck off. I'm just trying to get through the fucking door. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Leave me the fuck alone. Dude, I'm trying to get through the door. Leave me alone. I will not hesitate. Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Eight soldiers, 8 knights.
I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us, that is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from adventuring to within 20 yalms of the tower's inner reaches. Nice. No matter how swift they may be, happily the crystal things we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of spontaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Chief, it's too dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one. Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. Nice. Nice. Success. I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. The final ones. The last one is yours, old friend. It seems only right. The best part is we get to keep the crystals, therefore Biggs and Wedge can have them later. If they need them.
Aha! We did it! So much for those outer defenses.
Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood barely sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Bella and a hand-picked party of her adventuring companions enter the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the palace is well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Bella here fits the description better than anyone else I know. And it is not as if we shall be idle in her absence. While Bella and her companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rebel for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, historian Grahatia. You ever tired of being right, old man? Bella, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me to at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of the hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Gollin says. Though we would prefer if any relics of you encounter remain intact, you have leave to do whatever it is necessary to secure ingress to upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Bella. Let's do it. Hope people are on. Labyrinth of the Ancients. It's gonna be a big one. So people are on. Oh, that said 30 minutes at one point. That said 30 minutes. That scares me. I don't want to know what 30 minutes is gonna look like. Well, we'll give this 25 minutes. It says less than 5, but we'll give it 25 minutes. If we are not in 25 minutes, then I'll have to just end stream. We'll have to do one more stream. Ah, never mind. It's right here. Nice. Let's just hope everyone gets in. Come on, two more DPS. Come on. Come on, DPS. 2 more DPS. There